Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to meet and greet tonight's starting lineups for our
Jackson State University Lady Tigers, the number 2 seed, will take on the number 7 seed, Southern University Jaguars. It's Southwestern Athletic Conference Volleyball on the SWAC Digital Network, presented by Pepsi. Hi, everybody. Santoria Black along with Tamika Newman bringing you today's third quarterfinal game between these two teams. And Tamika, one thing we do know, first of all, when you look at Southern University coming in as a 7 seed, they've gone through their own turmoil, but they're coming in ready to go.
They are, and they're going to be motivated behind their first-year coach. So she's got them ready. They've been battle-tested. We'll see some good volleyball from them, and if they win, they've turned a tremendous corner. But if they show some growth, I'm sure coach is going to be satisfied or pleased with that.
Meanwhile, for Jackson State University, they keep rolling on. As a matter of fact, there was a real fight between second and third because of what Prairie View has done. Jackson State University able to get the number 2 seed.
Jackson State is a solid volleyball team, and they have been so for over a decade. Their coach is his first year as a head coach, but he's been in the program for probably nearly a decade. They have 3 all-conference awardees. We expect them to do well because they'll have a balanced attack. They will give the Southern defense a time back there.
Absolutely. So it's our third game of the quarterfinals here in Grambling. And, of course, the winner of this game, this is the bottom part of the bracket, will go on to face the winner of the Prairie View and Alabama State game, which will wrap up our coverage here in the quarterfinals. Semifinal action will be tomorrow starting at 2 p.m. We'll take this time out. When we come back, the start of the third quarterfinal game between Southern and Jackson State here on the SWAC Digital Network.
When you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility, Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
Fun, memories, friendship. We're here for all of it. Here for the big moments and the small ones too. We're here for unforgettable triumph, momentary misfortune, and the impromptu throwdown. We're out here each day, chasing something great. Call it adventure, call it play, we call it fun. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
When you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility, Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
The future starts today. With 34 undergraduate programs and 22 graduate programs, finding your career path is within your reach at Southern University and A&M College. The best way to a successful future is to invest in it through an affordable education at Southern University. Southern University is growing in order to lead you to a bright future. Start your future here at Southern University and A&M College.
Back here in Grambling, Louisiana, it is the 2024 Southwestern Athletic Conference Tournament presented by Pepsi. And, of course, Jackson State University coming in as the 2 seed, Southern University the 7 seed. Tamika, when you look at this Jackson State University team, what are the keys to the game for them in order to be victorious tonight?
Find the court offensively. They have a high-powered offense like we've seen all day. 3 of their players are really effective. They can spread the ball out. So serve, receive, so they can run that offense. That's going to be important. Can't do anything without the pass. Executing from the service line, and then being a presence, blocking. All of those things put together is a dominant performance.
When you look at Southern University, of course, they've had they really tried to make sure that they get to this tournament. These young ladies having fun, and so for them, they've got to just play their game. They have to make sure they don't make mistakes.
Yes, and make Jackson State beat you, not Southern beat Southern. Make them play. If they're supposed to be better on paper, then make them be better. So stay relaxed, have fun, make adjustments, no meltdowns, no imploding, and just be relentless. Play after play. Don't worry about the score. Just play for each other and play hard.
Southern University will serve. And right away, and there you didn't see just the lack of communication on that particular play. Jackson State University with the point.
Love the serve. They serve tough, forced them out of system. They allow Jackson State to finish the rally with a roll shot, which Alexis Williams is known to do. So they've got to adjust to that quickly. She's got that in her bag. She's going to do it again.
Jayden James will serve for Jackson State. And they get the point. It is 2-0 now, Jackson. When you look at this Jackson State University volleyball team, very strong. A lot of talent on this team. Southern doing a great job keeping it in.
Good blocking cover.
Jordan Jones and Hope Briggs with great blocking and giving Jackson a 3-0 lead.
Big front row, possibly one of the best front rows in the conference right now for Jackson State.
Jackson State with the point. Karis Dove, number 10. She was the setter of the year in the Southwestern Athletic Conference.
Southern's run needs to start with a pass. They get a pass, they have all options. One of the hitters put the ball away. Still out of system there, out of the serve receive.
Southern getting the point there. 4-1, and finally kind of stopped the bleeding there, if you so to speak.
The serve will be big. Don't want to let Jackson State go on a 5-0 run to start first set.
Marion Attaway, senior from Fort Worth, with the serve.
That roll
Nice
shot
dig.
Alexis uses.
Point for Jackson State. Well, Jordan Felix did a great job of getting the dig. The junior from New Orleans. And Southern getting the point. Good dig by the libero. Point for Southern.
Harris making plays, and you can see her leading her team and talking when they go into the middle for a huddle.
Naja Harris, again, junior from Dallas, Texas. 5-3 is our score. Good set. And Jackson State with the points.
Briggs tries again. They ran her behind the setter. Then they had some play action. She came around front, got stuck there, and had to hit the next ball.
Coming in for Jackson State, Mackenzie Washington.
In-system pass by Harris.
Nice job by Chavez. Point by Jackson State.
Southern flying around. Bailey St. Roman making the first play, laying out, not able to get her composure back and be stopped on that block. And Alexis Williams is going to use you every time if you can't get stopped.
Nice block for Jackson State.
What a set by the Southern setter, number 8. Felix Jordan put the ball in a great window. Jordan Felix. Check that.
Alexis Williams couldn't handle that return. Southern with the serve. 7-5, Jackson State. Serving will be Ayanna Taylor, the junior from Dallas. Good set. And getting the point for Jackson State, Alexis Williams. Boy, she has been a power for this Jackson State University team. She's got 102 sets played, 285 kills. And Southern getting the points. And there is a Southern University contingency that has come over to Grambling State University.
Alicia Hearn, middle blocker for Southern, has some range. She's hit in front of the setter. She's run a slide. It's a hard-driven ball. She's hit a couple of different spots. Looking to see her do a lot for Southern if they're going to beat this Jackson State team.
Good dig by Chavez. And a point for Jackson State.
Always a huge fan of the middle blockers in the rally. They can usually catch the left back and right back off balance, and that's what happened there with the right back. Just still kind of floating, not stopped, unable to make that play.
Momentary stoppage of play here. It's like one of the assistant coaches helping one of the student athletes. Oh, taking her necklace off.
Good recovery by Southern.
Good dig.
Right back being disciplined that time, not still moving. Makes a solid dig.
Jackson State with the points. Trinity Bryant will serve. Point for Jackson State.
Elise Dooms trying to cut that ball really sharp before she got a really good high contact on the ball.
Bryant will serve once again. Chavez, should say Felix rather. Into the net. Jackson State gets the point.
Jackson State looking solid and out of system.
And a timeout for Southern University. 12-6 our score, Jackson State on top. Here in quarterfinal number 3, back after this.
Since 1877, Jackson State University has been training students for a life of service and leadership to impact our global society. Ranked among the best HBCUs in the country, Jackson State University offers 47 undergraduate, 37 master's, 1 specialist, and 13 doctoral degree programs. Whether you're interested in the arts, education, public health, the sciences, or business, we're here to take you from ready to JSU ready. Visit jsums.edu and apply today.
In 1920, an athletic league was formed and slowly became one of the leading sports associations in the world of collegiate athletics, the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Today, the SWAC is looking towards the next century, growing, supporting, and transforming our intercollegiate sports activities for student athletes and promoting academic excellence. Each SWAC member institution represents a high level of integrity and sportsmanship. We are the SWAC, building champions for life.
Back here in Grambling, Louisiana, it is quarterfinal number 3. Jackson State, the number 2 seed, taking on Southern University, the number 7 seed. 12-6 our score. Santoria Black along with Tamika Newman bringing you today's action. Jackson State will serve. Trinity Bryant, once again, will serve. That one goes out, and Jackson State gets the point.
Southern needs a pass right now in front of the 10-foot line. They have 17. She's been effective. Number 8 can be effective. We want all options.
These two teams played last back on the 28th of October. And that one goes out. Southern University will get the point. When they played last, Jackson State won 3 sets to 1, 25-22, 25-22, 19-25, and 16-25. So
Trinity overrunning that just a bit.
Southern getting the point.
Harris going at the outside from Jackson, which is one way to slow them down, make them pass so they're not able to transition out and hit the ball. Let's see if she goes to her again. And she passes a dime.
And Jackson with the point.
Jordan Jones, point Jackson State. 7-point Tigers. Having done at number 1, over Briggs. Serving now at 10%.
Jackson State getting the points. And right now, Jackson State just on a roll. 15-8 is the score.
The Southern setter trying to make a play there, maybe a play she didn't need to make with this big gap in the score. Just push the ball out to the girl you're closest to.
And another, this time, spike right into the left side of that box.
Jackson State setter just getting the ball out at a blistering speed, but everything's starting with their defense. Alexis Williams and their setter, number 3, solid defense back there, and it's getting the offense just anything they want.
And that one goes out. Southern's points. Really, the points that Southern has been getting, it's mainly because if Jackson goes long with a shot. And Southern really has struggled trying to get some offensive momentum right now.
They aren't generating much offense themselves. All of their points are coming off unforced errors. So this first set, they need to hang in there, keep the ball in the court themselves, and block. They can block. They can jump. They can take up space. They have some confidence right now in their block. Slow some balls down. Some good things can happen for them.
Two consecutive good digs by Jordan Felix.
Southern knew the changeup was coming. Heads up play by the off blocker there.
And Jaden James getting the points.
Jaden James was a first-team all-conference selection. We can see why. They can go to her several times in a row, and she's able to change it up. That's the sign of a great outside hitter, in addition to being able to pass in serve receive, which we've seen her do.
Point for Jackson State goes off the hands of Southern University. 18-10 is our score. That one goes out, Southern's point.
Close one by James. A mistake you can be okay with as a coach. She's forcing them back. There's always a chance someone touches it, and it was just out.
Good dig.
Good way to cover the block to Southern.
And that one is out. Well, if you can't win on offense, you got to win on defense by just saying, hey, the ball is out.
That's being disciplined.
Yeah.
The middle block, the middle back, excuse me, knew that she was out. She's got to nail this serve right here. She doesn't, and that's going to be unfortunate for Southern.
19-12.
As a DS, she always has a chance to make up for it in serve receive right here. The libero solid in serve receive.
Southern's point.
Harris back in. Check that. Hearn back in for Southern.
Nice block there for Southern University. That's Alicia Hearn, the graduate student from Rolette, Texas.
Speaking of Hearn, she comes in and is effective right away. I like Hearn's game. I'm interested in seeing what else she can do in the next sets in this match. That's a way to lay out in the conference tournament.
Good dig by Chavez.
Missed opportunity by Southern there, not sure of the miscommunication.
Wow, heck of a spike. Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. 20-14 is our score. Jackson State on top of Southern University. Back after this.
Since 1877, Jackson State University has been training students for a life of service and leadership to impact our global society. Ranked among the best HBCUs in the country, Jackson State University offers 47 undergraduate, 37 master's, 1 specialist, and 13 doctoral degree programs. Whether you're interested in the arts, education, public health, the sciences, or business, we're here to take you from ready to JSU ready. Visit jsums.edu and apply today.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
Back here in Grambling, Louisiana, on the campus of Grambling State University, it is the Frederick C. Hamdi Assembly Center. Jackson State and Southern University taking on each other in the quarterfinal game, third one of the day, 2014. Jackson on top, and of course, this Assembly Center here on this campus, named after the legendary basketball coach Frederick C. Hamdi, was a coach at Grambling State University for many years. And the first event that they had in this facility was the funeral for Coach Eddie Robinson when he passed. The funeral was right in this building. It was the first event that they had in here.
What a special place.
Yeah, very, very special place.
I had an opportunity to hear about Coach Rob from my grandfather, who played here in the 50s. Played football and baseball at Grambling, was from Yates High School down in Houston, Texas.
Good effort. Southern's point.
A little bit of a mix-up against Jackson State. Coach Hereford, I'm sorry, kind of telling him to wake up a little bit and go for the ball.
Southern's point, 20-16. So a little bit of a comeback here for Southern University. At one point, down 9, and now they're only down by 3.
That's what I kind of meant by hang in there. Just wait and see. Play solid enough that even if your only points are their mistakes, let's see how far they'll go with making those mistakes.
Good dig by Naja Harris.
Southern libero Harris laying out for that ball.
Tipped by Southern. Jackson State with the points.
Williams has given blocks a time in the SWAC since she arrived in the conference. She sort of swings sometimes on the way down, which is a little difficult to track time-wise.
And that ball goes out of bounds. Point Jackson State, 22-17. Into the net. So when you start looking at the points in this particular set, you'll see quite a few that were due to Jackson State University errors.
They have been, and it's not sustainable. But if you can win a set off that.
Good catch, partner. Ball came right for us.
Yes, I got a little action over here.
Yes,
Caught
indeed.
that ball. I was like, hey, is that coming up toward my head?
23-18, Jackson on top.
Got all hitters with that pass.
Jackson State point.
Gosh, Southern's serve receive has been on point. They've been solid. Their hitters and setter have got to find a way to connect here. Again, all hitters, all options.
And Jackson State with another point. They win the first set, 25-18. Well, Jackson State gets the first one here in this third quarterfinal. Due to some great defense, great blocking. We'll take this timeout. It's the third game of the quarterfinals here in Grambling, Louisiana. We'll take this timeout. Back after this.
Since 1877, Jackson State University has been training students for a life of service and leadership to impact our global society. Ranked among the best HBCUs in the country, Jackson State University offers 47 undergraduate, 37 master's, 1 specialist, and 13 doctoral degree programs. Whether you're interested in the arts, education, public health, the sciences, or business, we're here to take you from ready to JSU ready. Visit jsums.edu and apply today.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
When you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility, Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
For 15 years, the Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCUs. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Winning schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor.
Back here in Grambling, the 2024 Southwestern Athletic Conference Tournament. Quarterfinals going on right now. Jackson State taking on Southern University. 1-0 here in this match. And Tamika, if you looked at the first set, what are your overall thoughts on that?
It was all Jaden James and Alexis Williams for Jackson State. They were a bit much to contain. Southern had a long drought of not scoring points, just not very active and aggressive. You can't do that against this Jackson State team.
Well, if you're Southern University, of course, you just said you have to let the game come to you, and you know, however you can score. What do they need to do in this set? That's first thing, they unforced error for Jackson State.
Keep capitalizing on those unforced errors by Jackson State. Serve receive for Southern needs to stay where it's at. Their hitters need to find the court. This Jackson State block is not intimidating enough for the hitters to go away from what they know how to do. Hit the ball hard and hit it around the blockers.
Jackson State with another point. Jackson State point.
Wide for the outside hitter, number 11, Tamara Chavez from Southern. She doesn't have to go sharp. She can go in between that left back and middle back position.
Southern getting a point. And you know what? Look, you just got to get that where you can. Jackson State points.
That's how you terminate an overpass by the middle, number 21, Jordan Jones.
Right into the net. Southern University point.
Could we be seeing a lack of focus right here by Jackson State? That's two servers going back there serving in the middle of the net. So not attempting to serve deep, totally changing their serve. It's a good pullback by the middle.
And Southern University gets that point. Last touch by Jackson State.
Jackson State not challenging that call. I didn't see the touch. Great call by the official.
Point Jackson State. Kyra Dove. 5'11" sophomore from Pflugerville, Texas, transferred from University of North Texas, getting that point.
We didn't see much from her in the first set. Wonder if she's coming alive here.
A lot of hard hitting. Into the net.
Alexis Williams causing chaos right now. Really selling that roll shot. You don't know if she's gonna tip it, roll shot it, or if she's gonna hit it hard.
Out of bounds. Point Southern. Tied at 5 here in the second set.
Naja setting a beautiful outside ball, getting the ball out of her hands so fast.
Out of bounds, and it's Jackson's point.
The play action by Jackson State.
7-5 now. Trinity Lundy, the senior from Baton Rouge, coming in, replacing Tamara Chavez, the senior from Lima, Peru. And another point there for Jackson State. Alexis Williams. They got all kinds of stuff going on that Jackson State sideline.
It's a party on the sideline. Whatever it takes to keep these young people engaged when they're not on the court.
Just a little touch, basically touch over the net.
Jackson State catching them rocking back on their heels.
And that one into the net. You said it, not getting, some of the players not getting that ball up on the serve. It's going right into the net.
That toss has to start getting a little more intentional. You have to be mindful as the game goes on. Don't just assume you'll toss it at the same height. Kind of need to think through it to make sure that you're actually doing it.
Good block.
Close set. Not much room for the hitter around that block.
Down that right sideline, and Southern University gets the point. (10-7) now, Jackson State. Coming back into the lineup for Jackson State, Jordan Jones, the 6-foot graduate student from Germantown, Tennessee. Jaden James, of course.
Jaden James saw an opportunity down the line, nobody in sight to get that ball.
From Chandler, Arizona, she is a transfer student from Grambling State University. Point for Jackson.
Just a nasty float, dropping like that at 15 feet.
And we have a timeout on the floor. 12-7 is our score. Jackson State on top in the second set. Here in Grambling, the 2024 Southwestern Athletic Conference Volleyball Tournament.
When you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility, Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
In 1920, an athletic league was formed and slowly became one of the leading sports associations in the world of collegiate athletics, the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Today, the SWAC is looking towards the next century, growing, supporting, and transforming our intercollegiate sports activities for student athletes and promoting academic excellence. Each SWAC member institution represents a high level of integrity and sportsmanship. We are the SWAC, building champions for life.
Back here in Grambling, 12-7 is our score here in the second set. Third quarterfinal match of the game. Should say of the day. And Southern getting a point. Jackson trying to block and it landed on their side of the net, unfortunately.
Jackson State block on the way down, ball coming down with them. Could be a pressing issue. Likely is a timing issue.
Good dig by Harris. When Southern was able to get a little bit of a roll. Jackson State with the points.
James taking the initiative, terminating the ball. Just a little bit miscommunication going on there with Jackson State. Can't talk enough about how solid the Southern libero is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, Naja Harris has had several occasions where she's had a shot come right at her, I mean, like a rocket, and she ends up right on her backside because she's trying to get the ball and get a good dig in place. Point for Jackson State.
Hope Briggs is an athlete that last year, she had some challenges hitting out of system and off the net. And I said, once she gets it, she's going to be really hard to defend.
Jackson point, 15-8. Jackson on top 1-0.
Attaway for Southern just needs to find the court. She can start with sending it to the deep cross court where she's got a little more space than trying to go line or tipping over the block, which Jackson is all over, and they're converting it to some good offense.
And we just saw there where just bad angle trying to bump the ball up, and it goes out of bounds.
Yes, got to be stopped. Platform's got to be nice and straight.
Nice point by Southern.
Jackson defense froze in their tracks. Usually not looking at the correct things, maybe doing a little bit of people watching, ball watching instead of people watching.
Jackson State point.
Southern serve receive, giving all options.
What a shot that Harris took. Jackson State point, but I tell you what, Harris got a shot that almost hit her right in the face, and she has a great reaction right there, just got her hands up just in the nick of time.
Yes, her reaction is some of the best we've seen in the tournament all day today.
Point Southern.
Reserve
18-10 the score. Jackson State with a point as that shot went long. 19-10. Take a look at the replay.
Marion underneath that ball the entire way. You could see that if she didn't kind of slow down her swing and roll her wrist over the ball, that ball was not going to find the court. She's got to make a better choice when they come out of the timeout, knowing that they're down 9.
We'll take this timeout. 19-10 our score. Jackson on top in set number 2. Back after this.
In 1920, an athletic league was formed and slowly became one of the leading sports associations in the world of collegiate athletics, the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Today, the SWAC is looking towards the next century, growing, supporting, and transforming our intercollegiate sports activities for student athletes and promoting academic excellence. Each SWAC member institution represents a high level of integrity and sportsmanship. We are the SWAC, building champions for life.
Back here in Grambling, 19-10 our score. Jackson State on top in the second set. Taking a look at the hitting percentage. Ooh, if you're Jackson, right around 30%, but if you're Southern, you really got to improve on that. 30-21 in the digs, and 25-12 on kills. And that's a good kill Tamara Chavez.
Chavez showing that they have the firepower, just need the consistency.
Kiara Rosales coming into the game for Southern University. Nice blocking by Southern. Chavez and Alicia Hearn, both right there for the block.
That's a big block on Briggs. You've got to jump up there. You've got to be up with her because she is playing well above the net. Great timing, great spot.
Good dig by Harris. Southern with the points. 19-12, 19-13 rather. Southern trying to make a little bit of a comeback.
Referees all in agreement that the block, it went off the blocker's hand, off the antenna.
Sierra Gilbert coming into the ball game, 6-foot junior from College Station, Texas, and another unforced error for Jackson State.
It's an aggressive serve. It's an aggressive serve. Solid contact. The height was perfect.
And Southern with another point, 19-15. It was 19-10. Southern scored 5 in a row.
It's a 5-0 run. And solid, aggressive, deep serving usually can do that for you. So her teammates need to back her up when they come out of the timeout. Be ready for those tips. The blockers need to be stopped. They need to be communicating about when to go up and press. And then the server, she needs to do her job, come out and serve the ball over and into the court.
Well, we know the top half of the bracket for the semifinals is already set. It will be an all-Florida affair. Florida A&M will take on Bethune-Cookman tomorrow at 2 p.m. And that's going to be an exciting matchup, you know, when you talk about the two newer teams in the conference being in the semifinals.
Yes. You have a feeling those teams will be playing for bragging rights, not just in the SWAC, but in the state.
Oh, yeah, there's no question about that. And, you know, look, that's one of the things that you love about the tournament. You see rivals. You know, Jackson State, Southern have been rivals in football, basketball, volleyball, all of these sports. And now you see that Florida rival coming into the conference, and it does nothing but deepen the interest and the level of excitement that the conference has.
Yes. As I was walking up the stadium steps, got a chance to talk to a Grambling parent about the rivalry of Grambling and Prairie View back in the day. We had some amazing matches on this court.
We saw a shot of Marcus Hereford who won the 2023 SWAC tournament. That shot went right at Kiara Rosales. I don't think people really understand how fast that ball comes at you and the reaction time that you have to have.
I would have to say upwards of 50 to 60 miles per hour. A really good serve at the college level is between 38 and 42. So I would say those attacks are in the 50s,
wow,
low 60s.
And unforced error there for Southern, 20-15 now the score.
Got to over-communicate in those situations. It's not enough to say, I go, or I got it. Say, I go.
Yeah.
Got it, got it, got it. I tell my players, say it 3 times.
Great block by Sierra Gilbert, the junior from College Station.
Monster block. Good balance, good spacing of the hands, good placement. Solid serve receive, still got to force it outside. Good choice by the outside this time.
And they're going right at Rosales.
And Rosales has her number, but she can't jerk at the last second. She's in the right spot. Drop that inside shoulder. Angle her platform back toward the middle of the court. She's going to come up with that ball.
Head coach Dawn Barnes was talking to Rosales. And that goes out, 24-15 now. When you talk about the platform, whether you bump or whether you're digging, what is that? Talk about what that means.
Your platform, putting it together needs to be straight wrists, straight arms. That's first of all, no bends in it. And then it's got to already be angled to where you want the ball to go. You need to do that beforehand, not at the same time as the ball is making contact.
Point for Jackson State, 24-16, and this is set point. That goes out, Jackson State with the point, and the second set goes to Jackson State University. They're up 2-0 here in the best of 5. Well, for Southern University, they've got one more set. They've got to win the next one. Otherwise, Jackson State moves on to the semifinal here in the Southwestern Athletic Conference volleyball tournament. We'll take this time out. We'll be right back.
In 1920, an athletic league was formed and slowly became one of the leading sports associations in the world of collegiate athletics, the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Today, the SWAC is looking towards the next century, growing, supporting, and transforming our intercollegiate sports activities for student athletes and promoting academic excellence. Each SWAC member institution represents a high level of integrity and sportsmanship. We are the SWAC, building champions for life.
When you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility, Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
Fun, memories, friendship. We're here for all of it. Here for the big moments and the small ones too. We're here for unforgettable triumph, momentary misfortune, and the impromptu throwdown. We're out here each day, chasing something great. Call it adventure, call it play, we call it fun. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
The future starts today. With 34 undergraduate programs and 22 graduate programs, finding your career path is within your reach at Southern University and A&M College. The best way to a successful future is to invest in it through an affordable education at Southern University. Southern University is growing in order to lead you to a bright future. Start your future here at Southern University and A&M College.
Since 1877, Jackson State University has been training students for a life of service and leadership to impact our global society. Ranked among the best HBCUs in the country, Jackson State University offers 47 undergraduate, 37 master's, 1 specialist, and 13 doctoral degree programs. Whether you're interested in the arts, education, public health, the sciences, or business, we're here to take you from ready to JSU ready. Visit jsums.edu and apply today.
In 1920, an athletic league was formed and slowly became one of the leading sports associations in the world of collegiate athletics, the Southwestern Athletic Conference. Today, the SWAC is looking towards the next century, growing, supporting, and transforming our intercollegiate sports activities for student athletes and promoting academic excellence. Each SWAC member institution represents a high level of integrity and sportsmanship. We are the SWAC, building champions for life.
Back here in Grambling, 2-0 in favor of Jackson State University. And for Jackson State, they lost 3 matches this year. They lost 3-2 to Florida A&M back in September. At Alabama A&M in Huntsville, 3-2. And then, of course, 3-2 again, November the 15th. Only 3 losses of the year for Jackson State in conference play. And that one goes into the net. Southern gets the first point.
Good start for Southern. Jackson State.
Got to start somewhere.
Jaden James just closing that swing too fast to be out of system and that far off the net.
Alexis Williams getting the point for Jackson State, tied at 1.
Alexis Williams has a knack for knowing when that's needed. And early in the set, teams usually come out flat-footed. She took advantage of it. Very effective the first 2 sets.
Point Southern University.
Point Southern University. Coming now for the Jaguars, number 15, Marion Attaway. It's Attaway,
Into the net.
Point Jackson State. And serving, it's number
Southern gonna need all of those this set.
They got to win this set in order to advance.
Opportunity right here. It's a heads-up play. Out of system.
Good dig. What a rally by these two teams. Southern with the points.
What about Southern setter number 8, Jordan Felix? Providing some offense herself, taking ball 2 over, getting Jackson State off balance, and then setting an incredible ball right there for the middle.
Felix's 217 kills coming into the tournament. This one into the net by Jordan Felix. When you look at points, Jordan Felix, 277 points. Tamara Chavez, 279 coming into the tournament. Alicia Hearn, 295 points coming into the tournament. Jackson State with the point. If you're Southern, you got to keep it close. Jackson starts pulling away, they become very dangerous.
No runs. You're absolutely correct. Right here. Blockers talk to each other. What do we need to fix, and fix it right away.
Good kill. Bailey St. Romain, the senior from Baytown, Louisiana, with the kill.
Southern fired up. Bailey St. Romain. More of that from her when she gets back in the front row.
Good set. Stays in. Jackson State point.
Jordan Felix has got to know when you're in this type of fight, play everything that's close. Don't start guessing. Tough serve.
Point Jackson State, 6-4 now.
Late press by the blockers. They were up, and while they're up, decided to then push their hands over the net. It's going to be too late. The ball's coming with too much velocity. Have to already be pressed over. Missed opportunity right there.
Good dig by Attaway. Chavez should say Williams couldn't get to the ball. Southern point, 6-5 is the score.
Chavez showing us some improvement in her decision making, and that she's got some tools. She's turning line, roll shotting, hitting cross.
Zaria Nelson in the game now for Southern University. Great hustle by Kiera Rosales. But a point for Jackson, 7-5 is the score.
Chavez, again, has that top spin serve. Takes a lot out of you, especially when you've been very effective on front row. Just out of gas there on that play.
And this one by Chavez, a rare error by Chavez off of a serve and an ace. Trinity Lundy now coming into the ball game. What a great job by Jackson and Southern. Just keeping that ball going. This rally keeps on moving. Nice touch.
Very good window.
Point by Southern.
Jordan, silently impressive. She's doing her job, and then she's pulling some things out. Really volleyball savvy.
Good block by Southern University. Jasmine Okafor, the senior from Houston, with a monster block.
Good anticipation by Jasmine. She saw the flow of the pass, saw that middle coming, committed to that middle spot. Way to be up and over. Hearn changing things up a bit with the short serve, getting them out of system.
That one into the net. Point for Jackson State, 9-7. It remains close, and if you're Southern, this is what you need. You don't need it to go a big run here for Jackson State. They're keeping this game close.
They're doing a great job keeping it close because of their offense and their setter. She's being solid. Their serve receive was already playing at a high level. Everyone else has risen to the occasion.
Out. 10-7. Just a reminder, the semifinals tomorrow, 2 p.m. for the first semifinal. That'll be FAMU and Bethune-Cookman. Second final at 4:30 tomorrow. Winners go to the championship game on Sunday, which will be on ESPNU.
Layout by Alexis Williams.
What a great job for Jackson. They are reaching everywhere to get the ball. Point for Jackson. What a huge point. Jaden James getting a big point for Jackson State.
Just a monster kill. It's brave to go in and swing that hard, especially when the set is pushed in. It usually means the blockers are there and waiting. Jaden James didn't care about that.
Point Southern. Serve goes into the net.
And coming down for the Jaguars, number 12. That's baby St. Romain.
Jackson with the point.
Briggs as effective in front of the setter as she is when she's behind. That's dangerous and very confusing for the defense.
This one goes into the stands. Zaria Nelson gets the point for Southern University, and she will serve. That one goes out. Unforced error for Southern. Zaria Nelson comes out. Marion Attaway comes in, the senior from Fort Worth. When you look at this Southern University team, they have a lot of graduate seniors and a lot of seniors on this team.
Veteran team, a team that hasn't won much and under a first-year coach, so sometimes those indicators don't all point to success. Certainly promising. Unfortunately, with some of these players graduating, they'll have to start over. But certainly those young players can see the example that these girls have set and carry it forward.
Naja Harris, the junior from Dallas, getting the point.
Harris has the ability to go on a run here. Starts with her serve and then her defense, which we know is solid.
Point for Southern, 13-12. They're keeping it close. When you look at the seniors, graduate seniors, Chanel Smith, Alicia Hearn, Marion Attaway, Bailey St. Romain, Tamara Chavez, Trinity Lundy. I mean, you got probably about 10 to 12 of these young ladies that are seniors or graduate seniors on this team.
Chavez just not ready for that play. When you come off blocker, you have to be ready to get your hands up or run a tip down.
Jackson State with the point, 15-12. So you can see the replay. Hit the antenna.
Bailey looks like she's going line. She's been effective going cross.
Good kill. Alicia Hearn, the graduate senior from Rolette, Texas.
The ability to keep coming is certainly a veteran thing. And whether these players played here together last year or not, they've got the experience of keeping it together late in the game and being relentless and refusing to quit.
Whoa, right in the face of Rosales. Well, Harris had a shot at it, but this ball came smoking at Rosales.
Harris just a step too far inside the court.
Alexis Williams gets the points. 17-13. Southern University takes a timeout. And we'll take a timeout. 17-13 our score. Back after this.
For 15 years, the Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCUs. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Winning schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor pavilions. As we celebrate 15 years of partnering with HBCUs, we're excited to keep the momentum going.
Back here in Grambling, the quarterfinals of the 2024 Southwestern Athletic Conference volleyball tournament. This is match number 3, and there you can see the stats there, all in favor of Jackson State.
They're leading in every category. But that's a great timeout by Coach Don. If they're going to have a chance, they've got to make their move now.
That one stays in. Jackson State point, 18-13. And now you're getting close to that point in the ball game if you're Southern University. 20 points, Jackson State. It's going to be really tough.
Defensive discipline and relentlessness will be key here. They need to go to their spot and then trust themselves to make a play, but from their spot.
19-13. Elise Dooms coming into the contest, taking out Tamara Chavez, who's a senior. Dooms gets it over. And wait a minute, we got an official waving the flag. And that means that into the antenna, 20-13 now the score. Good blocking by Jackson State. They get the point, 21-13.
Jackson State all over that. Blockers taking up a good portion of the net, pressing down and into the court.
off of Southern, 22-13. And now you start looking over at the Southern University bench. And it's starting to get a little bit dreary.
It's a little quiet over there.
Yeah.
The party has died down.
Rosales, the graduate student, comes out of the ball game. Good block, it goes out though, and it's Southern University gets a point. They've got to start somewhere. They're down by 8. Serving will be Elise Dooms, senior from Baton Rouge.
Harris, incredible dig.
Well, look at that play by Southern. What an effort by the Lady Jags.
Felix took a chance, threw an arm out there, came up with the ball.
Jackson State point. Last touch by Southern. Trinity Lundy, the senior from Baton Rouge, comes back into the match. Dooms comes out. Southern University point, 23-15.
Gotta love Jordan Felix.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to keep her team in this match.
Good dig by Lundy. (24-15). Set match point coming up for Jackson State.
As someone who's followed SWAC volleyball for a while and watched Alexis Williams, I just feel like you see it coming.
Yeah.
Why aren't you going? You know, she slows the arm swing down, especially when she stands and doesn't jump.
Match point if Southern doesn't score. Good dig. Falls to the floor, that's it. Jackson State University shuts out Southern University 3-0. Jackson State heads to the semifinals, and Southern University, their season comes to an end here in North Louisiana. 25-15, the final here. JSU will await the winner of the Prairie View and Alabama State game. That game is tonight at 6:30. Jackson State will play in the semifinal tomorrow at 4:30. Final thoughts on this game?
All Jackson State, but Southern's efforts should be applauded. I love how they kept going, the fire that they had. They had weapons. They couldn't finish when they needed to, and that's just unfortunate.
Well, 3-0 the final. Jackson State University moves on to the semifinal tomorrow at 4:30. We'll have one more spot to settle for the semifinals coming up between Prairie View and Alabama State. For now, I'm Santoria Black. And for Tamika Newman, we will see you in about 50 minutes here in Grambling.